Hello everyone, my name is Sydney, and if you're new here or you're not, I'm glad you're here anyways. I wanted to do something a little bit more mainstream, I guess. Today I'm going to be doing a quarantine favorites video, and I've got some different categories. I wouldn't call them categories though. I guess I'll just shut up and tell you what I've liked since I've been stuck at home since late middle March. I definitely want to start off by saying that masks and essential workers are definitely going to be on this list. Essential workers work tirelessly to keep y'all entertained, occupied, safe, healthy, and full, especially in consideration of food, while this is going on. This pandemic has definitely been a rocky time for a lot of us, myself included, and I don't know, I don't think they get enough credit. The next thing I'm going to talk about are some of the shows that I've watched to keep myself entertained. I'll start off with something I did not think I would enjoy at all, and that is Too Hot to Handle on Netflix. Too Hot to Handle, did that. It did that. I feel like it's similar to Love Island, even though I've never seen a single episode of Love Island. They basically take these sex-crazed people who are so accustomed to physical relationships, and they bring them all on this beach destination vacation, and they all stay together. But the rule is there's $100,000 in the pot, and every time that someone does anything sexual with someone else, they lose money from the pot. I feel so much better about myself in terms of my willpower. I think about that, these people thought that they were going to die. I'm not really sure what I would rate it. I enjoyed it, it was funny. I don't know, I guess I'll give it a B. It was okay, but it was trashy. On a happier note, the next show that I really got into was Gilmore Girls, and I just loved it. I understand why people say that Rory has no personality. I really do get that. However, the guys she attracts, wow. I had no idea that Milo Ventimiglia was in this show. Ma'am, have you seen this guy? I was not ready. I will give it, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to give it an A. It was precious. And lastly, I watched a show on Hulu called Normal People. Didn't know it was gonna be so raunchy, and the plot just kept going downhill. I kind of lost faith for them. So I'm gonna have to give it a C. Although this is not one of my favorites anymore. Zoom. Listen, Zoom classes, terrible. However, my sorority sisters like putting on little Zoom classes. I don't know why I did air quotes. They're actual Zoom classes. And they teach us to do something fun. I did one where I got to do a makeup routine with 8 of my sisters on the Zoom, and we got to watch each other literally transform our freaking faces. Awesome. There's been a paint with me class. There's going to be craft with me classes. Someone is literally going to hold a Zoom class about taking care of yourself, your mind, and your body. Positivity at its finest. Sisters supporting sisters. Rush DG. Another thing that's on my favorites is definitely my Ancora magazine. This is the official magazine of Delta Gamma and the executive offices, and it's so freaking cute. I love reading all these stories and about alumni. It's just really cool, and I also get to learn about other chapters, and it's so fun, especially since I'm not getting to do any fundraising or activities on campus right now. I was really sad because when COVID came, we were 2 weeks away from holding our brand new philanthropy event that I was actually in charge of, and I was literally crushed. So when I saw this, I just had to, crack this bad boy open and read and just sob. Delta Gamma also just got a new website style and logo and everything, and it's so cool. But the best part of this, as superficial as it may sound, it came with laptop stickers. Are you kidding me? So yeah, rush DG and have the best magazine ever. Cute stuff. I could read this before I go to bed. Moving away from sorority, but staying on the topic of reading material, I've been really, really slack with books. I've only read one book, and if you've seen my channel, you know what it is. It's The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. It was absolutely fabulous. This book has been getting a lot of hate, and I don't understand why. Do you just not like villains? Do you not like the backstory? I'm a stan for this book. I stan President Snow. I stan Sejanus. I stan Lucy Gray. All across the board. Fabulous. People are saying if you haven't read the books, you're not going to get it. Literally, if you've watched the movies, you can read this book. Read the book. Read the book. Just do it. We're now getting into the materialistic stuff. I'd like to start this section with a little discovery I made on my own a week ago. I found something that I thought was broken, but it's not. It actually works, and it's now one of my favorite things ever, and those are my Beats headphones. I kind of wish that the ear things were like bigger and went around my ear, not sitting on my ear. Sometimes I have to take these off, but they are noise canceling. They are wired, but they plug into my computer. Something about like my phone at the time, I guess, didn't work. Maybe it doesn't do that connector thing well, but it goes into my computer and it's fabulous for when I want to book write. Also, I totally forgot, like, I had such a big dark blue phase. I'm more of a purple girl now, but I'm Radio Rebel. Continuing on, something else that I really enjoy, especially with hygiene, I have become obsessed with Secret deodorant, and it's not powder deodorant, it's gel deodorant. Something about the way that I am, I don't know, I hate powder deodorant. I also don't like the spray deodorant. That always sprays up and I inhale it and I just like die for a second. The gel is awesome because I live in Texas and it's bloody hot outside. The gel is cold, so it feels really nice. The powder's like itchy, especially if you have razor burns from like shaving your armpits. It sucks. This is wonderful. It cools you down. When you start to sweat, it still feels like the deodorant, and the deodorant blocks the sweat. I've been sweating less since I got this deodorant. Could not recommend this enough. Literally got it at Target, $2, something like that. It's awesome. Another thing that I've learned from TikTok, as far as skincare goes, my skin looks, I mean, okay right now, but something that was really huge that I discovered was CeraVe. I don't know how you pronounce it, and I've said that in a video that I don't know how to pronounce it. Especially like the day and nighttime like moisturizers. I've literally revamped my skincare routine. These are essentially the same thing. They're facial cleansers, but this one foams and I freaking love it, but I leave this one for home. I will take this to college with me because I love foam. This is the daytime moisturizer, and the kid that I take care of loves to go outside and swim, so my poor face, like on top of my sunscreen, I use this. So, and I think it even has some sunscreen in it. With sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 30. Oh wow. So yeah, one more materialistic thing, and ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you're ready for this. It's my freaking birth control. Now I know what you're thinking, whoa, no need to get political up in here, it's bad enough out in the world. Zip it. It's time for me to speak some wisdom into you. Gentlemen, us women are taking the brunt of the load for you, and we're either getting like injections or surgeries. Some girls are on a patch, some people have IUDs, or some people like me, we take a freaking pill every day. And so help me if someone comes in the comments and says, it's just a small pill, it's not that big of a deal, you just have to remember. If you don't remember and you get pregnant, that's your own fault. That's not the issue though. It's not that I have to take a pill every day. It's the fact that my freaking government, thank you America, the Supreme Court upholds Trump administration regulation letting employers opt out of birth control coverage. Under the Affordable Care Act, it could result in as many as 126,000 women losing contraceptive coverage from their employers. I feel like birth control is so overly sexualized. I got birth control because I was literally having the worst cycles ever. Being a woman sucks. I've had it. I've stomached a lot of things that have been going on, but the fact that people are trying to use religion as a cop-out to take away people's right to have contraceptives and not have a baby if they are not ready. So I would just like to say I'm thankful that my employer is not one of those toxic people who are taking this away from me. I'm thankful that I can survive my cycles because of these, and I'm thankful that were I to choose to have sex, I could use this to not have a baby. Thank you. The next thing on my favorites list is music that I've been listening to, and for starters, I'm going to say that the Hamilton soundtrack is phenomenal. A few of my favorite songs are Say No to This, I Know. It's the Affair song. Why is that my favorite? Jasmine Cephas Jones. That's why. I love Washington on Your Side simply because of Southern Mother Democratic Republicans. I love My Shot. I've always loved My Shot, and The Room Where It Happened. The Room Where It Happened is so good. As much as I stan Angelica and Eliza, I am such an And Peggy girl, and I will not shy away from that. Next, this was early in quarantine too. My next favorite thing, and this was early in quarantine, like April, I think. Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia album. I loved that. Good in Bed, Boys Will Be Boys, Break My Heart, Break My Heart is all over the radio. And Physical. Oh my gosh, those were my standouts, but I loved the whole album. And then just in general, as far as music goes, I would definitely say that I've been listening to a lot of 70s music. Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, Bee Gees, all the good stuff. I just love the 70s. As chaotic as the 70s were, I kind of wish I could have lived through it, especially the fashion. The last two things on my list are pastimes that I've been keeping up with. The first one, believe it or not, is deep cleaning. I've loved getting to have the time to like clean my room, throw stuff away. It's beautiful. I would count online shopping, but I didn't do that a lot. I managed to have good self-restraint. I've been making my bed on a regular basis. I've been making sure that the carpet's clean. I've been keeping my closet and my drawers orderly. It's wonderful. And the last thing that's been a pastime, I guess this counts as some online shopping, but my favorite thing about quarantine is the Snap Gals. You probably have no idea who the Snap Gals are, but I'm gonna put y'all on. The Snap Gals is a small business that I've been supporting for at least a year now, since I got to college. One of my sorority sisters has a roommate named Ella, and she is one of the Snap Gals. I hope to do a collab with them sometime because, oh my gosh, I live for their stuff. The Snap Gals are so precious. Ella and Allie are like the loves of my lives, no cap. They're the best people to work with ever. I will put their website in the description because they are just fabulous. They run a photography business. They will take your pictures. They will do any kind of shoot you want to do, even if you want Instagram pictures. They will edit individual pictures for you if you don't know how to do presets, or if you want to have a certain theme, they can do that. But also recently they've been doing jewelry and hair scarves and just fun accessories, and they're so freaking cute. These little star earrings, I got them because I was in such a Hamilton craze phase, whatever the deal is. This is one of them. I have tiny little dangling lightning bolts too. I'm such a big fan of lightning bolts. I also have these like pink baby butterfly huggies. I have way too much stuff there, and the best part is they do a lot of giveaways. You should totally enter. Their Instagram is at the Snap Gals. I love them. I'll even insert some pictures that they've taken for me, and they're absolute sweethearts. They can do free pickup if you're anywhere close to Fort Worth, or they just ship it to you. I'm just gonna show you their Insta as best as I can. This ring light's probably gonna mess me up, but like, look at their theme. Like, so stinking cute. Like, they've really turned me into like a hey girly girl instead of like a bruh girl. If you don't know that trend, you're like living under a rock or something. And then if you go to their website, they have their like to know it page, so it links all of their outfits that they wear if you like their clothes. They have presets that you can buy, like the way they edit their photos. You can buy their presets. I think it's on sale right now. And then they also have the shop where you can look at all of their accessories that they have. Especially with quarantine, supporting small businesses was something I really wanted to do in some way or another, and I mean, I can totally get on board with supporting them because, like, are you kidding me? Look at these freaking cute earrings. I have a whole jewelry box full of them. Maybe when I gain some more subscribers, I can do a fun collab with them. They're wonderful. I think that's all I've got for you guys. Once more, my name is Sydney. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.